Hi, hello, good morning, what's up? It's time to keep swimming with Clark Kent. You know, the podcast where we just talk about whatever, and hopefully I can get your mind off of whatever you're about to do in the morning. Maybe you got to take your dog out and your leg hurts. Maybe you have to go get the trash can out from this morning because the trash people in my neighborhood did not care about Martin Luther King Day enough to push it back last week, but they cared about the snow this week, you know. But you're going out and you're doing something and you have something to talk to. Not talk to, listen to. I also have a guest with me, my good friend Kofi. He
Hello,
actually,
hello.
yes sir, yes sir, yes sir. He actually has a YouTube where he talks about various different movies. I say 5 minute. Go ahead and tell the viewers about that real quick.
Yeah, so basically what I do is I just summarize a movie, make it funny, maybe if you're into that stuff, and get you through that long 2 hour movie for 4 minutes, 5 minutes. Yeah.
Yes sir, yes sir, and they are very interesting to watch. And his link will be in the description below. Now, I actually really want to start this off with a very interesting thing that happened to me the other day. So, Kofi, tell me why I am driving to a place down the street, and there's this car in front of me, and we're just cruising. Everything's all fine and dandy, and on the other side of the road, coming towards us, we see this truck flashing lights. To say the lights aren't even like police lights; they're more of the lights were yellow, white, and blue. And to me, I don't really know what those colors signify. But the car in front of me pulls over, thinking that it's an emergency vehicle. And the sheep that I played, I pull over too, and every single car behind me pulls over as well. And we're just seeing car after car go past us now. Just car after car. No, now everybody's looking ahead of us, like what's going on, like what's happening. As we're just watching cars just go past us, and then eventually the car in front of me says, am I good? And just slowly starts to get into the road and go, right? And it was so crazy because I'm over here thinking about stuff like, dude, none of us know what these lights mean, right?
Wait, so
Uh,
was the car even an emergency car? Like, what's going on? Like,
the car
or
had
like those
no
cars that time?
it was not dignified, like it had no details on it saying it was a police car, or saying it was a detect or undercover car, saying it was nothing to dictate it towards anything. It just had blue, white, and yellow lights at the top of it, and was zooming, had a bunch of cars behind it as well. And the car in front of me just goes, "Oh, yeah, maybe I should stop for that." And I'd go, "Well, maybe I should stop for that too." I don't know, right? It was just, it was like, dang, man, we really don't know what we're doing out here.
Bro, so you guys literally just stopped just because
Just
the person
just
in front of you
pulled over
stopped.
for just because,
That's that's crazy.
and
People
and
really be doing anything they can when they don't know what's going on.
right,
They
and
follow anybody.
we sat there for a good 3 to 4 minutes. I swear, everybody had to be in their car, just looking around, like, what should we? Can we go? What is that? What was that flashing like? What were those colors? Like, what did that mean? Like, what did that mean? I don't know, man. It really tripped me out because I really felt like a lot of us don't deserve to have our license. All right, it definitely
That's for sure.
definitely made me feel like, wow, how did we pass our test? You don't even know what to pull over for, what to not pull over for. I
I know it. Actually, I was at Aldi like 2 days ago, and freaking this one old guy's like pulling out the driveway, or not the driveway, the parking lot, right? But like I'm walking out, I have my little squishmallow, and um, don't ask about that. I have my little squishmallow. I'm walking out, and he's trying to pull out. I'm like, okay, he's trying to get out because he parked in straight away instead of reversing. I always reverse rules to go by.
definitely will,
But he's
definitely
trying to pull out, and I'm just trying to get by, but I can't get by until he pulls out because this man is shaky. But it took him over 5 minutes. 5 minutes, and nobody tried to help until I helped. I was just like, wow, that's so crazy. This guy got his license.
will.
He couldn't pull out of a freaking parking lot.
Dang, whether it's people watching them probably saying the exact same thing. This guy got his license. How? Why?
Exactly.
Why? What?
It's
Should
crazy.
should we not still be? Should we not like do a retest? Like, I feel like you should
What
have
do you
to
think?
you should prove you still need your license after a certain time. I don't know. Some of you
I
making
think
some
they got to be
questionable
mad about that.
decisions. um, man, you know what else happened? You over here bringing up gas stations. I'm at this gas station, and I look over to my left. Oh man, I can't even. This guy had a tomato in his hand, and the reason I noticed it was a tomato so like easily was it was bright red. Obviously, I thought it was an apple at first, but it had a very distinguishable green stem on like the right side. That were like you could obviously see this thing was a tomato, and this guy bites it like it's an apple. He Kofi, I
What?
tried
Hold on.
really,
What?
dude. I tried
Bit
really
the
hard.
tomato?
I'm at the dude. I'm at this. I'm at this 7-Eleven, and he bites this tomato with all. I mean, with as if it was like an apple. Like he bit it with all his jaw strength, and just went about his day. He got into his car, and I didn't see him take a second bite or anything, but he got into his car, and I mean, I saw him just drive away, and I could not fast. I was like, dude, that was a tomato. What's this?
Bro, two things. That thing, first of all, that thing had to have been leaking mad hard. That thing had to have been leaking because tomatoes be juicy.
Right?
I only know
But
that from
that's
experience.
a. I mean, there was like barely any juice that came out of it. So in my mind, he had to have been just chilling with that thing. Or are they always
Yo,
juicy? I don't even know.
I think so. I think so. Because like the inside is just a bunch of like I want to say just like waterish. It's watery, I guess, with like a bunch of seeds. So it had to have been juicy. If he just bit into a side of it like an apple,
Dude,
like nah,
he bit into it
man,
like it
wow.
was nothing, bro. And he didn't even have the common courtesy to himself, the self decency to rip off the green leaf that's just the stem that's just there. Did he did he did he even care enough? I wonder
That
if
man is functioning on demon time.
I wonder if I wonder if it was good. I wonder.
It had to be.
I wonder if he
He can
does
spit it
that on the
out.
daily. Do you think he? I wonder if that person really just goes out to the market, goes out to Food Line, and says, "Yeah, do you have any fresh tomatoes?" It gets a tomato, opens up the thing, and just starts biting them.
Yeah, he sounds like one of those guys. Instead of I need a cig, I need a tomato.
I need a tomato. I need to calm these nerves. Need a tomato. Um,
Damn, a tomato could go good right now.
and the, with any I can eat tomato with anything, ketchup on everything. Come on now. Agmam, I actually, I really want to talk about stocks, and
Yeah, bro.
I really want to talk
I'm
about
checking my. I'm checking
what's
mine
been
right now.
going
Hold
on.
up.
I know me and you have heavily been on this, or for at least last week, maybe 2 weeks now, heavily on Robinhood, heavily trying to get into different investing things. Uh, if anybody doesn't know what's happening with the market right now, all I'm going to say is it's like the little people versus the big people, and I want to say the big people are not happy that the little people are able to do what they can to the big people. So everything just kind of went out of whack. But I like this. I like to think we should be able to. We're gonna try to get whatever we can while we can, right? And
Yeah.
there's even
Um.
I'm gonna say there's even a new crypto that's coming up now that hopefully me and Kofi are going to get into. Um, it's Dogecoin. And Kofi, well, how do you feel about Dogecoin?
Hey, Dogecoin to the moon.
Dogecoin
Dogecoin
to the
to one
moon.
dollar. All right, that's how I feel. I got
Dogecoin to
stake in
the
that.
moon.
I'm trying to get it up. New Bitcoin right there.
New Bitcoin, definitely new Bitcoin. If you Kofi actually brought it up to my attention that Elon Musk put into his bio that Bitcoin like that he put it solo just Bitcoin, and in my mind, hopefully I like to interpret that maybe people are going to look at Bitcoin and be like 35,000 for one coin. and just not get it, and then look over the Dogecoin like this is an uprising crypto, and people are just gonna maybe start buying into it, making the price go higher and higher and higher. Right? That's what I
Yeah,
hope. That's what I hope to happen.
it's because like the thing with Bitcoin is it's kind of like unachievable for the average Joe. So like because like the prices are so high,
Right.
sure you could put like 700 or whatever you can muster up into it, but you never know. But with Dogecoin right now, Doge, I don't know how you say it, but with Dogecoin, you can put in like $1 and you'll still get like 100 shares
Right.
or so. So like you'll be good. I said shares, but 100 coins. You'll be good. So and it's not monetized by freaking. It's not. What was the name? Basically, the brokers don't control it. They can't. They can't shut it
Right.
down.
Right.
They can slow you down, but they can't really shut it down. So that's kind of a wave.
It's definitely a wave, and we even got people that are not that never really invested in the last week. Just drooling over what is happening in Dogecoin right now. Um, we've had one guy who we've tried to get on the Robinhood for the last year. Finally get into Robinhood and start going. Oh, look at my oh
I can
yeah,
make money from here.
yeah. I can do this type of stuff. And I can make money from these things. My money can actually do something in here. Like it was like Wall Street. The Wolf of Wall Street was just a movie. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Um, man, I hope everything is going to go great for everybody. I really hope we all are able to, how do I say, get a little bit out of maybe how the economy is going at the moment. Who knows? A lot of people would like to say that this is really not going to affect the economy, and I like to also believe it's really not in the grand scheme of things. But I don't even know that company that lost like I think 100% or um went under. I don't even know exactly what they do. So I don't even know what we just like low key destroyed. You know.
You destroyed short sellers. Don't worry. Those guys are big boys.
I know they're. I
They're
definitely know
they
they're big
they got
boys.
girth. They
They
got
got.
girth in their
They got.
pockets.
I use the word
Like
girth.
the thing is, the government is over here trying to help these people. Parts of the government trying to help these people, which it doesn't make any sense because if we start a business and we know what we have to do to make our profit and our losses, when we're making losses, we don't have bailouts. You have to figure this out yourself. But these people at Robinhood, um, Weevil, they have bailouts, and that makes no sense because that's their business. They set the rules and they did all these, but now they suddenly have bailouts for no reason. Like, no, you're in this, whether you take the L or you
No,
take
hundred
the dub, you're
percent,
in this. All right, you
hundred
don't get to
percent.
choose anymore.
There's definitely and that's why so many people are in such an uproar now because they're basically saying like, "Yo, you can win, but I can't win. You want to change the game when other people start to win? How does that really work? All because you rely on certain people, so you have to uh what I want to say they were in a contract or whatever in the sense is like, dude, you have an obligation to these people, and it's like I like to feel so you have an obligation to keep your word, right? Definitely feel like if you're gonna go for all, go for all. Don't be picking.
Exactly.
But that's I do want to let everybody know if anybody listen to the right now. We are not financial advisors. Do not take anything that we just said for truth. Take it as some I don't know
Some
other
random
knowledge.
guys
Yeah,
feeling on the internet.
exactly. Imagine
We're
you
just
found us on
talking.
Reddit. I don't know. just random people. Right. I'm actually gonna go ahead and end it off there. I'm going to check out where everybody back on the weekend. Remember, you got Kofi out in this thing. Go ahead and check his YouTube out in the description below. You like to say anything? Deuces to the viewers.
Adios.
Adios.